Hello, Snake.
Hello, Noonan.
Welcome back to our The Walking Dead Season 2, Episode 2, A House Divided commentary.
This episode is going to set up... Well, it sets up the bad guy, spoilers.
Bad guys.
And, the bad guys,
Bad
rather.
guys.
And, depending on who you went with at the end of last episode, you get a different opening chapter. We're, of course, going to be seeing both of them.
It seems like this season of Walking Dead, which is like... I don't know if this is too early for me to say this so far, because we're like...
On the downside,
Right,
like
we're just
2
entering
episodes
the
in
middle.
right now.
Yeah.
But it seems like it's following a more straight line. It's not very episodic anymore. It's more like just the plot goes on.
what are you looking at?
Well, Season 1 didn't have a very clear bad guy. It didn't have a clear bad guy until the last second.
Well, Season 1 seemed like every episode had its own thing that was going on.
But I'm just peachy.
Like,
There was a different problem.
yeah, like, first episode was set up and, like, stuff, and episode 2 was cannibals. Episode 3 was the train. Episode 4 was that fucking town full of psychopaths, and, episode 5 just ended it all.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. Now, the first time I played the scene, you can give him the saw, but he ain't quite as ballsy as Lee. The first time I played this, I went right to the thing that moves the scene on. I was like, wait, did I do this wrong? There must be a way to get him to cut his leg off, but spoilers, he won't. He just says, you know what, let's just wait, and it works about as well as you'd expect.
Just give me a
So,
minute.
no matter what choice you pick, this guy is dead.
Yeah, I figured as much, because, like, he dies in the first episode if you pick the correct things. So it's kind of silly to assume that he would survive much further into the second episode, which, like, brings up an interesting thing that would happen in the third episodes, considering how many people can die and live. Kind of worried about that.
I'm kind of jaded to this game now in a way. It's like, if a character can die optionally, I kind of go, well, their significance on the plot is now monumentally less so.
We have a fucking Ben situation here.
Sorry, it's empty.
I gave the guy water in this run, so nope. You're gonna have to die thirsty.
Well, there's beer, so
Oh, no, there isn't beer in this one.
why not?
There's only, you'll see it. You went with the other guy, didn't you?
Yeah.
You went with Kenny 2.0, or Nick, as some people who are incorrect will call him.
The keys are still in it.
Well, worth a
No,
shot.
no, not at all. It's really dumb.
No.
It was really dumb. It shouldn't even be doing that.
You're lucky.
Out of gas.
Out of gas. Gas doesn't work. Fucking gas doesn't work. It has a shelf life.
Not in fiction. In fiction, gas is immortal.
Like, what? I don't understand why people need that much. Like, it's such a bad thing for losing the ability to drive cars. Like, why is that such a big deal that we have to have gas?
Well, I imagine in, like, unless the characters decide to go agrarian and shit, they're eventually going to run out of stuff to pilfer, so they're going to need vehicles to get around for more shit to pilfer.
This is why we move around on feet. Which is why we get bikes. We get a lot of bikes. Yeah.
Will you show me how to do it?
Why does no one ever have a bike in the zombie apocalypse?
Helen Breslin.
Didn't he have a bike for a little bit in, what was it, 27 days?
One pack and I was
27 days? What?
that broad.
I'm thinking of some zombie fiction where a guy grabbed a bike and just rode around for a little bit like, hey, what's going on here?
I don't know about... That's a balloon! Sorry about that. I'm home right now, which was a really bad idea.
That tastes about as bad as it smells.
Well, turns out, Noonan, the gas won't go off, but the cigarettes will.
Jesus
Considering how musty they were, he should be happy that it even lit that well. Now we just wait for me to turn. He's an eternal optimist, so he probably thinks he's going to be like the first fucking guy who's immune to infection or some shit. Have they actually done that in the comics, like an immune character, and then everyone becomes, oh shit, it's our kind of infections Mary Sue, or some shit like that?
Hi, sorry about that.
So have they ever done like the character who's immune thing in the Walking Dead comics?
Wait, what?
Have they ever done like an immune character in the Walking Dead comics?
No, I don't think so. Well, there could be an immune character in, but he hasn't maybe died.
Maybe it'll turn out to be Rick all along.
Yeah. I don't know. It seems weird for The Walking Dead to do an immune character, because
Since everyone's infected anyway, that's kind of the point.
the show seems way too cynical for them to do something like that.
I got a perfect way for them to do it and still live up to their cynicism.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a character just dies of a heart attack and then never turns, and they're like, oh, that guy was immune. Well, that sucks for us.
You want to hear something funny? I've been thinking, and I don't want to die.
Oh, that's great.
Clementine's face is like, yeah.
This shit sucks.
I never thought I'd
Now,
be the kind of idiot to say something like
you can actually say when you, like, offer him the saw if Lee cut his arm off and it didn't work, like, Clementine might just say, you know this shit doesn't work, right? And he's like, well, what do you know? And he's absolutely right. What does she know?
it was wrapped around my neck. Getting tighter every second. It feels like I can't breathe. Would you promise me you'll watch out for me?
Fuck that shit.
I love that stupid kid. No matter what you think, he is a good boy.
I'm gonna watch out for him.
He's been playing a tough hand, but he is a good boy.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you.
Well, what does it matter if Pete will remember that? Pete's gonna be dead in a few fucking minutes anyway.
This game does that. It's just... Don't you remember, like, in episode fucking... It's episode 3 where, like, you know, a few seconds before Doug or Carly get shot, it just says, Carly will remember that, and then boom, she's dead. The game uses those things really fucking well.
You're gonna...
They don't really matter at all when you think about it, but they're just kind of nice ways of looking into the character's thought process. Yeah, you're coming with me. I like futile endeavors.
Die a couple hours later than now.
I'll tie a couple of seconds later.
Yeah,
You're gonna walk out of that bus and just gonna trip and just die.
Oh, yeah. Spoilers. Yeah, Noonan's absolutely right.
We're burning daylight.
Remember, we're burning daylight. They're setting something up there. Ish.
Red and gold. There's nothing golden about that truck anymore. Well, he didn't trip exactly like that.
No. Just you wait. Just you wait.
Hello there, guys.
Hey, how's it going? Ah, there we go. Might not have been straight away, but you know.
Go on now. Find my nephew.
I'll find him.
Wow, he just dies like that. Well
Yeah.
done. Well done, guy whose name I don't remember anymore.
He provided a good enough distraction, I guess. So, welcome to the extra shit, and here is the alternate way the episode can begin if you run off with Nick at the end of episode 1.
Oh, I think I muted my mic, but it didn't mute. So
Yeah,
everyone
Blue
just
Yetis
heard me
do
blow
that.
my nose.
Blue Yetis do that a lot. You have to make sure the light is flickering.
Oh yeah,
Microphone
I just
tips.
clicked it and like, oh, it didn't mute. How embarrassing. So this is how I played it, which is titled as Extra Shit. And let's see how you've designed Extra Shit, because like it's different every fucking episode.
No. It's I only changed it for season 2. I started using a different font, which is the same font as the game.
Yeah.
How lovely.
And also kind of looks like the same color and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, look at all that effort you've put in.
Yeah. I even used the font that Infamous uses when I did it in Infamous. It's great.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Fucking... We're
gorgeous.
We're in the big leagues now.
Yeah, you know, we've had extra shit since episode 3, and we've never acknowledged the extra shit aside from then, but here we are, over a year later, and extra shit is still a thing. And also, that intro doesn't matter, you can just refuse to press buttons and Nick will just save the day.
Why'd you follow me?
Pete got bit.
What?
He got bit. He wasn't going to make it.
Now, there's one thing about Season 1, like, no matter how much of a dick you play Lee as, like, there are forced moments where he gets along and protects Clementine anyway. So no matter what, Clementine will like you. And here it feels like Clementine has less opportunities to be a dick to everyone else. But she has some fucking great moments when they come around.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, episode 1 you can kind of see it, but in episode 2 she has mastered the smug little shit face.
Still,
I know what it is.
the fuck you do.
Okay, what then?
It's for making booze. That rig ain't fit to piss in.
Well, it kind of is. Aim right. It's not going to make much more booze.
Do you think they'll break through that window? Guess I'll just stand here, talking to myself.
Yeah.
You got that trait from Lee. He did it all the time.
Fucking... I've been confused by Nick's hat. Does it have the fucking Halo logo on it?
That stuff. Let me see.
It does look kind of like an inverted thing you'd see in Halo, but no.
Fucking looks exactly like it. I mean,
God, just like episode 3, alcohol's a solution.
Now what?
That's the spirit.
it's in a jar.
Yeah.
Wait, I guess.
God, do you remember fucking several episodes ago on Walking Dead when we just like Daryl, that whole fucking episode so that what was her face could have her first drink?
And then she got kidnapped. Speaking of the AMC's The Walking Dead, that ended recently. Well, the season ended
Yeah,
recently.
not the series.
It didn't,
That would
it
have
didn't
been a
end.
hell of a way to end the series. Just fucking Rick looking at the camera going, "They messed with the wrong people and
Messed
AMC
with the wrong
cancels it.
people.
You messed with the wrong fucking production company."
They're gonna feel real stupid when they find
Oh.
out.
Okay, spoilers for the fucking TV series. The fucking final line of Walking Dead Series 4 is the stupidest, cheesiest, funniest shit. It made the whole season worth it. It was so weak. Like, this is a show, like, the 5 minutes earlier, Rick and a few friends had murdered a fuck ton of people and then he can't say fuck.
Yeah, there was like an
Man.
almost rape scene and can't say fuck. No,
Yeah.
no.
Man, they're gonna feel real stupid when they realize I got a handgun shoved up my ass.
They're gonna feel really stupid when they realize that we're on an AMC channel. That means we can't swear and we can't show tits and ass.
We got one fucker season and I think we used it.
His big plan.
Uh,
Some fucking plan.
I don't know. I don't think The Walking Dead really uses fuck. I can bet that they'll probably have fuck in the DVD version of it, but I mean, who really buys DVDs of The Walking Dead?
I have season 1 on DVD and that's it.
God damn it! Why do you have season 1 of The Walking Dead on DVD, Snake?
Dude, it's the best season. I think I'm somewhat justified.
No, you're not justified at all.
Everyone I grew up with,
Either way.
you know.
I don't know why I said either way. That doesn't apply in this sort of argument.
Now,
He just wasted a lot of whiskey. Or I drank all of it and now it's just having
I'm
fun.
so fucked.
You're right, we're fucked.
You're right.
It's a nightmare. We live in a fucking.
So in the Extras run, Snake is an asshole if you're just joining us now and haven't watched
Yeah.
all the previous parts.
March to some new place and
As
somebody else
asshole as I can be,
never gonna stop.
within reasonable constraints. I think I described it in episode 1, but my kind of normal playthrough is a bit like me, but a little bit nicer, and my extra shit run is just picking options that I think look the funniest or dickish.
Hey kid,
I
And
would,
basically intentionally getting everyone I can get killed.
I would describe extra shit, the fucking original, like, nice run of it, or canon run, I guess we'd call it, more like something that makes sense that most people would do, you know?
Well, if you look at it, actually, what are you saying? Extra shit is what most people do?
No, I mean canon run,
Okay.
as
Oh,
in
right.
what we mostly do.
Yeah. It turns out most people playing these games are nice, which, take that as you will, people are very friendly in these games, or at least... I mean, the thing is, in Walking Dead, it's not like good or evil, it's just kind of your way of reacting to a situation, so...
Someone like you.
That's why I don't think they can do really good and bad endings, because they don't want to punish someone's idea of being pragmatic, or, you know, picking their friends, basically.
I
Which is
remember
why you can be a shit to Ben all the time you want.
I remember in
What do I care if you want to die?
season 1 episode 2 I watched someone play it and they killed the fucking who was that died?
Cabin's only half a mile.
Who was that? You mean the John brothers?
Yeah, the John Brothers. Kenny smashed the dad's head with a fucking cowlick. Who was that guy?
Oh, the Larry.
Larry.
Salt Lick Larry.
And this commentator who played that game really hated Larry, and he just fucking let him die. And the comment section was a fucking nightmare. Everyone was so butt blasted over that.
I like your option the best, just to stand there and let the game try and figure out what the fuck you meant. Oh, what was it?
You know, honestly, that would be something. If I was in that situation, that would be what I do. Is like, I
Yeah,
can't
you
deal with this shit.